Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome to Town to City, a beautiful Mediterranean style city builder with this gorgeous voxel aesthetic. There's no grid in this one, there's very freeform building and lots of decorating options. It's right up our street. I've been looking forward to playing the demo of this quite a while. This is a free demo that you can go and check out yourselves as well. Make sure you wishlist the game and look forward to the full release later on, but now we're going to dive straight in. We're starting off with a little train station that is going to be the beginning of our city, and people are going to travel in from that train station. We can move the... Where's my mouse? There it is. We can move there. We can rotate. We can do this. We can zoom in and out. Okay, all the usual stuff there. That's great. So we're going to build 3 houses and connect them to the station with a road. So we come down here and we have townsfolk residents. We can randomize what they look like. And again, no grid system here. So let's have a look how we do this. Drag to rotate freely and then place it down. So I'm going to I really want to lean into the organic nature of this. So we're not going to have a single house on the same setup as the rest of them. There we go. And they all get built and they all look a little different, and then we can actually decorate the individual houses a little later on as well. So there we go. There's our first 3 houses. We're going to be able to build a road now. We can choose the road type and then draw them. So I think we'll start off with, we have brick, there's plaza, that's very cute. There's a sand road and there's a dirt road. I think brick is fine. And we can adjust everything down here. We can do swirly lines. We can do line tools. We can do square brushes for plazas. Oh my goodness, we love all of this. But we're going to start with freeform. And we're just going to paint this in here to build those up. And then here, we probably do want some sort of entrance plaza, really. So let's see if we can make something a little bit more structured here for the entrance. That's actually telling us it's connected, so I don't think it quite is yet though. Ooh, and that's got a little bigger. So let's do that, and I'm assuming it'll paint over whichever one we do. So we're actually probably better putting that one down first, like that, and then going in with the square over the top of it to keep that plaza in place. There we go. Oops, there we go. So this is definitely one where we're going to be really focusing on the looks of the thing. And that's nice. It's got a little step down now into the floor. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Oh, here we go. Our train is coming, which means it's going to be the first few people wanting to move in. And, you know, for the most part, this is... They have requests, you build them a house, you give them a job. One thing I did notice in my little look before we press record on this one is that it's very much a city builder as opposed to, you know, a sort of town or settlement builder. And what I mean by that is it doesn't seem that there's any sort of pure production in as much as you're not actually chopping trees down for lumber, you're not growing wheat or whatever. It's all sort of bought in through the train, and you're mostly looking at the intercity distribution of stuff as opposed to the actual production of it. So it's an interesting way of doing it, but because you're losing that production side of the game, there's lots of other things that the game cares about as well that you don't normally get in these kind of city builders. So there's lots of interesting stuff that we'll see. Assign the family to a house. I think we click them. Oh, and there we go. Click and then drag, and we'll, like a regular comfortable house. There you go. You know, in a regular comfortable house, and we can see here we have 7 decoration points, we have tax earning from them, we have shop earnings, that's from them, that's nothing. So a beautiful house is the main way to increase the residents' happiness, but it currently does not provide much. Let's change that by giving residents access to food buildings. Okay, so we're going to start. We have a couple of market stalls. It's saying that they both sort of want them, I guess. Let's build a market for them then. So let's go back to brick, circular, and we'll keep it a little smaller. There we go. So we'll bring you around here. I like it following the little lake we've got here, and then we'll build an area out here that will become a market. I'm not too sure how many market buildings we have, but we'll see how we get on with them. We have a poultry store first of all. And that's going to come around here. Oh, I see. So they're automatically going to snap to the edge of the path, but I'm pretty sure we can just have them on the path anyway. They're much bigger than I thought they were going to be. So let's increase the size of the market area. Let's say it's more like this, and it goes right back to there. Okay, we'll keep it quite rustic. Just the fact that it doesn't have to be a grid means I don't want it to be a grid, you know. So let's go poultry store there. They're going to get built, and then this is a cheese store. Lovely. So we have poultry and cheese. So I start. There we go. Doesn't cost much to set them up. We are going to set them up. There we go. And we can add workers to them, I believe. Click on the market stall. Okay. Before a shop is operational, it needs to have workers. All adults living in a town can be employed. Let's add a worker. So we just click that down here. It's fine. Each worker increases the amount of citizens that can be serviced. So make sure all shops can meet their demands by having enough workers. Okay. This shop can't sell yet because there's no warehouse. Okay. So let's build a warehouse. There it is. Small warehouse. We'll have this set a little further back, I guess. Let's... okay, there. Oh, I see. So we can do straight up like that. Okay, so we'll have you back here, and then we'll bring a path down to there. There we are. So we need to give somebody a job in here as well. There we go. And then here. Ah, okay. Yeah, no families, no more workers available. Assign families to houses or fire a worker somewhere else. Oh, so that just had 2 people in, eh? But that's okay. We have more people here, so you can get moved in. There you are. Now we can add in some workers here, I imagine. We can do 2, so let's go ahead and do it. Nice. And this is showing how they get connected up. Okay, and then we click here, and this shows that residents received from selected building. There we are. And then that one does as well. And then here it shows that people walk in. Ah, so the goods are delivered here. So actually, it'd be better off if the warehouse was closer to the train. But I'm happy enough with that. I assume we'll see workers pottering off to pick stuff up in the future. All right, what's next? Click on a house. Okay. Access to multiple different shops greatly increases the happiness for residents. Okay, so 13% resident happiness, and they're getting 6 from cheese and 5 from poultry. Yes, cheese makes me slightly happier than chicken does, I'll be honest. And it earns us tax dollars. Each house, shop, and warehouse has a decoration score. Okay. And we're going to be able to add decorations. Now, this is where... Oh, my goodness. Look at this. This is where we start to get into the stuff that we love. We've got trees that we can put around the back here. They can be random. We can give them a little bit of adjustment like this. There we are. So there's some lovely trees around the back of it. But then also, look, it's actually starting to head into nighttime there. So we can come in here and oops, put some lights in. Look at that, beautiful. And then I think a fence is probably not a terrible idea over here. And I think, if I remember rightly, there we go. We can rotate that fence. Oops, there we go. So I definitely think a little fence that protects the path from the beach, from the lake even is a good idea. And how do we say go ahead on that? Oh, we just right click on it. There we go. We have a lovely little fence there, and then along that fence, I think we'll get some benches. There we are. I've just noticed it's actually asking us to do this. I'm just getting on with it. Okay, so how about we do a little bench there and there, and then I think lamps in between those benches would be pretty nice as well. And we do have a nighttime, so we do get to see what all these lamps are looking like, so that's good. And another little bench there. There we go. That's beautiful. And there's other things. There's a slide that for some reason it's a story high. That's pretty big, that thing, eh? Maybe we'll look at making a little area for that later on. And that's just another little bench, is it? It's just different to that one. Oh, it's more of like a little love seat. It's very cute. And then there's these little flower pots that will just cap off either side of our lovely fences there. I don't want to do too much on this side because I don't really know what this will end up looking like. But yeah, here I think is a good spot for some flowers, and you know me, I could sit and place this stuff down for hours. I mean, this is just so up my street, it's silly. There we go. Okay, well, that'll do for those. We have 40 decoration points, but we also need to do the shop and the warehouse. It isn't just the houses. Everywhere's got to look pretty. So I guess we do some trees around the back here. There we go. And then, I mean, I guess a little fence along the back isn't a terrible idea. Just to kind of... There we go, that's lovely. And then definitely make sure all of our little corners are nicely lit. And probably, again, some benches where it makes sense. So we'll do one here. Is this a well? Oh, it is as well, look at that. Oh, I'll definitely do a well in the middle of this then. I mean, I'm getting very much foundation vibes with a well in the middle of the market, but that's fine by me. Okay. Hover over the happiness percentage to view the happiness breakdown. So that's over here, 78%. They're currently very happy. People only arrive at the station if the total average happiness is 60%. Percentages in yellow and red should be improved. You can also click individual residents to dive deeper into their happiness. Let's keep the residents above 60 and grow the town's population. The other interesting thing about this, though, is the larger the town, the less happy its residents are. Very much true to life. City livers usually are less happy than people who live out in the country. So as you expand, you have to make everything even better. You know, like it's literally it literally affects us that much. So we need to come up to here and see how it's broken down. Our commute decoration is very, very poor right now. So I think what we're going to have to do is probably sort of carry on where we left off here. Invalid placement. I felt that's a good enough spot for it to me. Can we come in and affect it? Oh, we can. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is one of these add to it? There we are. Okay, so we can just keep bringing this around here because I think this adds to the decoration level, so we'll take that to there. There we are. And then we'll keep just sort of adding in bits as we see fit. So we'll do a couple of benches here. Oops. With a sometimes it doesn't seem to quite make purchase, but that's okay. It might be going red and I just can't tell. A little flower pot there. I definitely think little flower pots up the back here might be nice as well. It's probably a bit too close to the market there, but I'll do maybe if we go there and then a bench. Okay, how's that for commute decoration? Is still only 2%, and work decoration is only 2%. I mean, I suppose if people work here, it's going to stay low, isn't it? So let's do some. Oops, let's do some. Oh. There, look, see, that seemingly doesn't work, but it doesn't seem to want to always do it. There we are. Okay, so we'll do that. This can definitely have some beautiful flowers at the front of it, and a lamp to one side, and then, I mean, that screams bench there, doesn't it? Look at that. Okay, has that helped? That's given 1% to work decoration. Okay, perhaps... Perhaps over time it'll just get better, but there we go. For now, at least, let's do something like this, and really this brick path should come up to this bench, shouldn't it? Really, there we go. That looks better. Okay, and. Sure. We have a child bonus and a population size effect. There we go. 50% look, see? All right, we need some more houses. So I think we've got those few there. Let's carry the path down on this side then. And we'll have a few more on this side. I definitely want to sort of follow this lake around. And maybe we do our first sort of side street. Let's do something like that. And we'll actually have the houses here. And what I would like to actually do is set these ones back a little bit with a view to give them some front lawns. If we can, we'll see. So we'll build those two in there like that. We'll come back to decoration and begin work on that. And I think we should be able to come down quite small here on path. Oh wait, that's really small. But we should be able to do this, and it tells us if it's not quite thick enough, so that's good. But there we go, that's connected there. There we go. And that's connected there. Alright, so now let's see about giving these a little yard at the front. Beautiful. And then some more natural flowers. I mean, there's a lot here, look, that we're going to be able to unlock as we go. But for now, we'll just sort of bring in some nice little flower pots. But yeah, more like natural bushes and stuff is actually what we're looking for there, really, I think. But for now, that's good enough for me. We'll do a bench at the front of this one. And then a couple of lights as we need them. Maybe not there, actually. What's this? Oh, look at this beautiful little archway. Let's put that there. I mean, we are benefiting, though. Don't come at me saying this is one of those ones where I'm just ignoring everything to make the place look pretty. Like, the game, like, it helps if it's pretty, okay? Like, it actually does increase the it does increase how happy they are. So let's do something like that. Look at this beautiful little garden we're going to have here. And we'll put some flowers down. A lovely bench here that they can sit and admire the flowers. Oops. And then, oh, doesn't quite want to go. There we go. It finds itself eventually. And my word, that's a big tree. But how about something a little thinner? There we go. It's thin but tall, but I don't mind that. Beautiful. There's our 5 houses, and now we need to get people into them. Luckily, there are people waiting. So you can come up here. Family added. You can come up here. Family added. So now, it's telling us that the markets haven't quite got enough people. So a higher population count directly decreases the citizens' overall happiness. Research, build, and connect more buildings to maintain a higher happiness. Now we can build a research centre. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. First of all, this is telling me that now the demand is 19. So we need to give them both an extra person of staff, which we do have. We can't do anyone here yet until the actual demand reaches it, I suppose. But there we go. Now they're happy. So a research centre. Let's have a look at that. Oh, it's like a little observatory. Oh, it's not little. It's huge. Okay, so where's this going to go? This might make sense. Well, it would make a lot of sense up on a cliff, actually. I mean, I think we're a bit too far away from these to warrant it. But that is where it would make the most sense. Huh, can we do that? What happens if we do a path up the cliff? Let's try. Yes, it doesn't do anything. I mean, that makes sense. Let's remove those. So we would have to take the path all the way around here. I don't think that's doable just now, but maybe in the future we can look at doing that. Perhaps at least for now, then we'll bring it up onto this cliff face here. Can we remove things? Is there a... here we go. Demolish buildings. Yeah, there we go. So let's just clear that little space off. Although, actually thinking about it, is this going to even be a path? Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. Because that would require... Upgrade roads. Transport over upgraded roads. Requires less transport. It's not available in the demo. Okay, okay. Oops. So... do we take a path down there and enter there? I mean, this could just be the next street for some houses. And then we'll take this over to here. And we can have a lovely... lovely fence along this cliff. That will look great. Yeah, I want to do that. Like, I don't know if, like, being so far away is going to be a problem. Let's bring that to... I want that thing right on the corner relay. There we go. So let's bring that to there. Let's come back into here and we'll put a square path on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I undo? No. Okay, well, let's just remove that for a second. Go back to square. Brick. Which ones does rotate again? Can I rotate? Maybe I... That seems weird that I can't rotate. Where have I built that already? Oh, maybe I can't. Okay. Well, let's go to here then. We just kind of want the whole space there, don't we? And then we'll bring that down. Bring that open a little. All right. That looks nice. Add a worker? Sure. You are now generating research points. You can add more workers to generate research points quicker. Well, let's do 2. Can't see anywhere how many... Oh, we have a 1 point there for 400. I can't see anywhere like how many people we have. Oh, is that it? What's that? Townsfolk workers available 2. Okay. You can now see research points down here. Sure. Open the research menu here. Okay. Ah, nice. So we can have a fish stall, a fruit stall, vegetable stall, decorate buildings. That allows us to put stuff on the sides of the buildings. That's very exciting. Flower and plant decorations, trees and bush decorations, and then a few other bits not available in the demo. And then there's going to be stuff down here for when we get to a decent size. Okay, so fish stall, sure, it's 1 research. It clearly is the one it wants us to do. Okay, so you have 19 out of 50 residents required to upgrade your city. Maintain a high happiness and give 50 people a home. If you get lost, press escape or click the encyclopedia button to read explanations again. Okay, well, that's all it's going to give us as far as the help is concerned. Population of 50 or higher and then upgrade. Alright, well, let's start with a fish stall. Stinky fish stall. Let's put that in over here. I'm going to put it a little bit further back. There we go. And I think we can give 2 people a job straight away, which is quite nice. Here we go. Boop boop. You now work at a fish stall and all these get happy. So it's a little bit like Anno in the the production lines run down to the houses and you can see where they're going. Currently those and those are happy enough, so that's good. You can see how far it'll get looking. Actually, that is too far. And that is too far. Okay, so that's nice. At a glance we can see how far we can sort of spread our houses. That's good. Alright, so let's have a look at research then. Veggie stall, fruit stall, that's going to keep them happy. Do we have enough for the decorate buildings? I mean, absolutely. Many decorations are special variants that only apply on specific places. Fantastic. So I think if we come into here and come to light, this is very much like Tiny Glade. If we bring the light over there, it clicks over the door look, or over the windows, or just on the walls in general. We can do this, look. We can click there. We can put little benches. Which was the rotate a little button? There we go. Z-Next. There we go. You can put that there. Flower pots can now go up here. Look at that. We make everyone look absolutely beautiful. There's some that just won't do much. Oh, that's a big archway. But I love the fact that the lights sort of click over the doors and stuff. I mean, that's probably a bit too much light, but I don't really mind. Let's do that. I think that makes a perfect spot for it. There we go. Let's do a couple of benches up here. I wonder if I haven't noticed anyone actually sit on these yet. I wonder if they will. Oh, a lady has come out to perhaps prove me right or wrong right now. Let's have a look. Oh wow! No, she's just hanging out and having a wave. Hey, but look, they become little hanging baskets. That's so. Oh, a little. My goodness gracious me, this is amazing. Okay, let's go over here. Let's do the same thing again. Where did that want to go? Over the door. No, we don't want it there. We want it here. We want a light over the door. I like a light there. I like benches out on these as well. Yes, this is great. What about oh, now it's telling me how to use the fence. I figured it out, don't worry about it. And also, what has variations? Oh, that does. But yes, no, we always want it to be random. Let's do a really flower heavy one. They love their flowers over here. There we go. These just want to have a little sit. Oops. as do these. Do some lights around. Actually, no, we're going to do flowers all over this one. These are the flower folk. Big. Oh yeah. It does. It's a little finicky how they want the stuff to attach, but it does all go together eventually. It's very much a flower house. We like that. Absolutely beautiful stuff. There we go. And then we'll do a little bit more here. Oops. There we go. I wonder why it doesn't. There we go. It's a little funny how they click, and the trees don't really do anything, but that's okay. Okay, we made those houses look great. They're all happy. Look at this. They have home decoration, work decoration is kind of getting there. So I wonder, does this stuff all apply to here as well then? Oh my goodness, it does. So we can do flowers hanging off the. I mean, we can do some off the back. I don't know if that particularly makes much sense, but I assume this. Oh, the lights on there is very nice, actually. Can we get a light on there? Oh, wow. Very nice, very satisfying. And we already have a lamp there, so maybe we just do some flowers on the fish stall, because, let's be honest, they might make the place smell a little nicer. I want to do... Actually, I don't really want to put benches around, because we might... You know, we need a couple more stalls eventually. So that's that. I feel bad for the people who are working up here, but they don't seem to be too fussed about it. But the place probably doesn't look very good. But can we attach these over here? Oh, we can as well. Even on the larger buildings, that's very exciting. There we go. And we'll give them some... Oh! It's trying to find where the light goes. It wants to snap it somewhere. How about there? That looks like a good spot. There we go. Oh, and this thing... Oh, no, that's placed terribly. We remove that. There we go. Okay, I think perhaps another well over here might be a little too much. I don't know. It's nice though, isn't it? I just like it as a piece. I'll do something like this. Let's go there. And there. Beautiful. Okay, there's people wanting to move in. We don't have any housing for them. Let's set up a few more houses. What's our next goal here? We have a couple of fruit and veg stores, and the rest is all sort of decoration. So we did decorative. Next time we'll do an actual store. But for now, let's see. What have we got? Not available in the demo. Okay, so we're only building this one level of house. There's a few more things here, though. And here. Okay, so there's stuff we can do here. Sold out, we just get the one. Small warehouse. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, housing it is. Let's definitely randomize them. And I'm going to try and leave a little bit of space, because we might try and squeeze in one more market store there. These ones will be a little bit more row housey, I think. But we will leave a gap in between those there, because a couple of trees and bushes and stuff will be quite nice. So that gives us 3 more. The huge cranes that come out of them are kind of awesome. So they instantly are happy about the market, which is good. And they have a little bit of decoration, but not much. But that will get us 3 more families. Oh, comfortable house. Sorry, I thought it said something specific there, but it's just comfortable house. There we are. Okay, so let's make these a little extra. Paint ground. Oh my goodness, we can just paint the ground. Dry grass, bright grass, green grass, dark grass, grey grass, dirt, sand. Ooh. Does that mean we can make this into like a little beach? Like a little sandy edge. I'm very excited by that. Oh, this is such a pretty little game. Okay, let's focus on making it look lovely. That's what we're here for. So I'm going to leave a little area open there, because I do think another market stall is going to end up there. There we go. I'll do this until we get a thin tree. And when we get a thin tree, we'll pop it there. Beautiful. Absolutely. A few more. That's good. Okay. All right. Let's get a little bit of stuff out of here. We'll do a bench there. I quite like the benches outside the windows, and that's a good thing. We'll do a little bit of fencing where it makes sense. Oops, it'd be nice to stay on that if we didn't. It doesn't. There we go. Lights, just as the sun's going down, so we'll get to see what that actually adds. We'll definitely have the lights above the doors, although we'll do that one a little different. They're all off to bed, look. The little benches work nice for up here, I think. Oh, what's this? What's that mean? Desire a house with flower decorations. Who does? Is this people that are waiting over there? Ah, family with traits has arrived. These traits influence the family's happiness. Okay. So you want a flower with... Oh, I mean, you should move into here, really. Can I move a family out? I mean, we could just make another flower house, can't we? Let's take you then, flower house. You're going to be... Oh. Are there people already in these? Oh. I might have already given somebody there, but that's okay. We can make another flower house. Don't mind that at all. Hopefully it's not sort of set in stone once they move in. And it will adjust. And now are they happy about their flower house? Fontaine family flower lover. 8%. I mean, we could probably do more. We'll maybe eventually unlock flower and plant decorations, I guess. Oh, we can do it now. Oh, we did say we'd do a veggie store. No, sorry, this is geekism. We're doing decorations over that. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, so let's see. A nice plant in a pot. That's a small plant, apparently. Looks pretty big to me. Medium trees. Oh, what's this tree? Are they large trees? Or were they the ones we were already doing? Okay. Single flowers. Oh my goodness. Small potted flower. Small potted sunflowers. Flower patch. My word. Valid location. What's wrong with them being there? Oh, wow. Oh, they're going to have sunflowers on the windows. I proper just went, oh, that made a really weird noise. This is definitely the flower shop. So how about that? 20%. I feel like that's probably a cap. That's great. And just sunflowers as well. Okay, let's go for it. There we go. I mean, I know technically they should all face the same way, but the ones even in the patch don't, so I don't mind that too much. Let's have a look. Yeah, 20%, so I feel like that is a cap there. So that's good. This one looks a little plain outside now, so let's do some sunflowers there. And sure. That's great. Oh my word, that's pretty big. But that's good. That looks like they're actually growing like their own plants a little as well, which is very sort of provincial. Definitely, got big sort of Provence vibes here. It's Mediterranean, I suppose, but yeah, that sort of provincial living. I like it. Sort of place that Belle would be bored of living in, We have 5 people currently not with a job. Can we? No, until we get to demand. It just doesn't let us do that, so that's interesting. So it just wants us to keep going, really. Look, we just need more people moving in. Okay, well, let's do a whole pile of houses. some beautiful houses added over here and over here, and we now have enough points to do the 2 market stalls. So we're going to do those and see what happens. Also unlocks the upgrade market, which means stalls have double range. I think that's well worth moving towards, because at the moment, if we look, like we're kind of out. Like we could probably do a few here maybe, but this, like, they all stop basically in every direction. They pretty much do. This is as big as they do. So double the range though will mean we can really spread out. We can have some more houses up here, and you know, even back this way, and that's the way to go. But for now, we'll just get the new stalls in and see whether the market can, the storage can stand up to it. So, which one of these is a little smaller? And they're both kind of big, but that one should fit nice there. It's nice if it didn't. If it did fit. No. Oh, where is it? Yeah, the spot. It has a spot. I would rather try and make it work here, so we might have to clear out a little bit of this. That's going to get rid of the whole thing. That's a shame. We can click it though. Can we click cancel? There we go. Okay, let's try that then. See if we can fit one in. That should fit a bit better now. Oops. Yes, we definitely want it forward facing like that. And then I'm hoping the fruit stall looks like it'll go there. Let's see. We have quite a few people able to work, so let's put 3 in. And 3 in. Okay, so I saw an unhappy thing for a minute here. Veg, cheese, poultry. I mean, you all seem to be pretty happy. Now this will take more staff. That's good. Okay. So as it stands, everyone's still happy. Does that reach everywhere? Oh, it doesn't quite. Are you saying it doesn't quite reach that house? Oh, that's shocking. This one house here doesn't quite have fruit stall, but it still has access to quite a few, so. Oh, it's so close. Well, we'll have that. Hopefully we'll have that double reach one soon enough, so it's not too much of a problem. In the meantime, though, let's just... I want to make this actually part of the... a little bit more part of it. There we go. That looks better. And then I just want a tree there, really. Just going to fill that space in. That's good. And then probably here as well. There's going to be very little else. There we are. So that's about as big as that market's going to get, honestly. Everyone's very happy, and we have 0 people unhappy. So let's have a look at research. We can do the trees and bushes decorations. I'm kind of into it, but I think upgrading that market, because then we can build more houses and really keep growing. So yeah, I'm going to hold off. We'll do the market next, I think. I've upgraded the market, which is perfect. We can now bring a path here, I think. I mean, it seems silly not to join that up, really. And then we'll take this up this way. Let's have like a little opening here. We'll probably stick a well there, I think. There we are. That'll be nice. Let's go back in and paint some sand here. There we are. And then let's come in and grab... oh, no, that one. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's happening? Let's bring you to there. There we go. Do we now add on to that? There we are. Okay. So we'll ring you all around. I mean, there might be a way to fish, but you know, we have a fish stall, and it's working. So I don't think we actually need to keep the pond open. So I'm actually going to do this all the way around, and then we can click it on. Oh, that didn't quite work, but I thought it snapped, but it didn't. That's okay. That's good enough. Oh, look at oh my God, look at this at night time. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, we'll do some more lighting around. That's where we need it. That's going to be a nice spot for a couple of benches along with that light there. And probably needs to have one over here by that little plant. There we go. We'll have some... Oops. Nice little benches there and there. I just noticed there's another lamp there. It's not available in the demo. That's fine. So do we need to save space for it? But no, I think we're okay. They're going to crack on getting some more research. So what's next then? I suppose it's trees and bushes, really, which is 125, which we should just about hit by the time we've filled up some houses here. So I think that's a good spot for a house there. And then we'll have another one just a shy further back. Let's randomize it and just not pick the same one. There we are. Okay. So I'll bring that right down again. Oh, let's check where the door is first. There it is. Okay. So we'll bring that there. Okay, you're all happy now. That's good. Alright. So, do we have... Can we do that archway over the little path? Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Let's hope that works. It doesn't snap people. Let's do that there. And then we're going to take this one this way. Let's do the same on the other side. Excellent. We'll carry on over there when we decide what we're doing. But for now... Let's not put trees down here, because I think this would be a good spot for some little trees, assuming we unlock them with that expansion. So let's do instead some nice flowers. Do some flowers on that one. Does these work as little... Oh, they do, look. They work as little green plants. What does single flowers do? Oh, it's just like a cute thing that hangs on the wall, look. Can it go over the door? Oh, it wants to snap there, but not quite. We can do that over the door. That's very sweet. I like that a lot. Here, though, this needs to be a bench, doesn't it? Look at that. Do you know what I'm missing? Do you know what I feel like would really help? A barrel. I just feel like barrels are the ultimate filler for this kind of stuff, you know? They're just perfect for this kind of thing. Oh no, we definitely want to randomize these. There we go. Some nice flowers there. How much was the flowers here? 125. We're very close. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some benches up the top here. Yeah, barrels and crates. They add so much. I mean, they may be coming. We may just not have them. I mean, there's a lot here, look. They look like a barrel. I'm sure I saw something that looked like a barrel. It doesn't say what they are, but look at there's parasols, there's little signs, there's some walls, there's fences, there's like graveyard pieces, what looks like crypts and what have you. Oh, my goodness. This could be my new obsession, folks. I hope you're enjoying it. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Is this the sort of thing you're into? I feel that, you know, if you're here with geekism, it's probably your kind of bag. Just making everything look as pretty as possible. And what I like about this, actually, is that it helps, you know? Like, we have a 97% rating, and that is going to mostly do to home decoration look. Work and commute decoration, not so much, but, you know, there's only so much you can do, I suppose, on the paths, I guess. Is that what it's telling us? There's only really so much we can do on the paths. Maybe as more things unlock, it'll make more sense, but definitely a well there, I think. Look at that. Do we have anyone waiting to move in? We do. You already have flower. I mean, every house is a flower house in this city, to be honest. And you should be really happy. You've got access to all of your shops. You've got nice decoration points giving you 15%, so 36% resident happiness. That's good, because the population size effect is minus 37. I don't know if that's good or bad or what, but there we go. They're in there. Let's do trees and bushes, I guess. There we go. Because I think... Oh, look. So we have large trees. They're not that big. We have small trees, big bushes, medium trees, which we already had. So, are they much larger? I mean, I suppose they are, actually. Oh, yeah, look, that's a nice big oak, look. Oh, yes, we're into the large trees. Definitely sort of fill out the back forest spaces with these. See, it just feels like it can go in some places and then doesn't. But that's okay. But we like this. I'll keep this a little open because I feel like we're going to try and cut down here fairly soon. That's a pretty tree. Let's just throw that there. We can always clear it out if we need to later on. Okay, bushes then. Look at all the folks wandering around. They're so cute. I'm going to turn... Actually, what's the difference between all of these? Let's see. They're probably all different colours, so I apologise if they are. But I actually think that a bit of variation... Look. There we go. It doesn't quite always click, which isn't awful. So that was red there, and I just couldn't see it, I guess. Yeah, it just doesn't want to put that there, but sure. That's okay, though. We're going to do some stuff like that, and then small trees. Oh, look, they're so pretty. There we go. Definitely think that some small trees in the middle here. Actually, I'm going to put a small tree. I'm going to see if we can get a medium tree in there. Oh, are they large? I forget. Small. Which is which here? Let's just click off a sec. Small, medium is at the bottom. There we go. Okay. Put you in there. Nice. Perfect. Two of those fit there nicely. Excellent. We have quite a few people not working currently. Let's put one more in there. I mean, they can just sit there, can't they? Do we have any houses? We don't. Okay, so we need to decide where we're going to do another set of houses. So currently with the market, we can actually place some along here, and they will fit quite nicely. There's a weird little bit of path I forgot about there, look. Okay, so let's do a few houses along this row here, and we'll make them all look pretty. 4 more beautiful homes in. We want flowers. I mean, that one is 18% flowers, and we can absolutely just throw a few more down there for them. There we go. We can now upgrade the town. That's good. Just make sure they've got their 20% flowers. They have. And then I noticed another one I haven't seen before. This is, they want light bulbs. Okay. So we obviously have a few lights there already, but we can definitely do more. Is that good enough? 18. Okay. They want more. There we go. Has that? Oh no, doesn't want us to put a light there. I mean, we guess we could put one there as well. It's a very bright house, but okay, they're happy. All right, we can upgrade the next city. Okay, so that's in part of research here, is it? Yeah, 50 of 50. Oh, that might be the end of the demo. Let's see. Oh no, look, our train station gets developed. Oh, yeah, look how happy everyone is. That's a really nice way of being able to visually see the upgrade on the actual thing. Yeah, look, the train station is even busier and bigger. Oh, there's beautiful music and everything. That's so good. City upgraded. Nice. We have new apparel and research menu. Okay, so what's the... May could I talk for a moment? Oh, hi, Daniela. Yes, of course you could. Okay, so I wonder what that's going to be that we can't do this time. But look here, look. Oh, bakery. Bigger warehouse. Butcher. Clothing store. Park decorations. Fountain. Oh. We need 80% inhabitants to make that. Second floor housing. No, nice. Ability to add a second floor to residences. Nice. Okay. And we have village. I think this is as far as we can go in the demo. Feature. Allows you to set. So these are locked because of that, but... Okay, so we can actually do quite a bit here. My word, this is really exciting. Okay, let's close you down for a moment. Yes, of course, what's up? We're all excited about the potential for our town to grow into a prosperous city. Everything's going swell, though some of the new arrivals are experiencing issues. I suggest building yourself a house first, one with a big mailbox. That way we'll know how to reach you if they have any requests. Ah, a mayor's home. Nice. Oh, well, we need a nice spot for that. I think we have it up at the hill here by the conservatory, by the observatory. I imagine that's going to be a one-off building, is it? Yeah, mayor's home, research centre. Okay. So, yeah, absolutely. We'll get that over here. It's a little fancy, but I dig it. Let's go. So I'll have you there. We will... let's have a lovely road up to it. There we go. Road up to it. That's good. And then I think the archway is probably a little ostentatious, but we haven't used this stone wall yet, so maybe this is a good spot for a stone wall. Now that's a house fit for a mayor, sure is. We can use this to come up to here with it. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's very nice and grandiose. And then I guess we sort of take on all of this up to that house there. as our land. Okay. Oh, okay. Hannah, sigh. Hello, Mayor. When I moved here, I didn't realise I would have to survive without my favourite tailor. I fear I'm getting desperately out of fashion. Would you be a dear and build a clothing boutique in a little town and make sure they sell red clothes? I hear it's the latest trend in the big city. Wow. Amazing. Your house looks great. I'm sure the first request will start to come in soon. Thrilled to have such something. I don't know. Don't worry if it takes a while to address any of the requests. We're patient. Okay. You've accumulated a lot of research points. Don't forget to spend them. I will. So they still want... You just want a regular house, you want a flower house, and you want a flower house. Okay. Let's pause the game for a moment then and just see where we're up to, because I want to make sure we're doing things right here. I really want park decorations. Isn't that awful? Big hedge arch, small hedge arch, a hedge, picnic table. Wow. Clothing store is the one they want. But we could also have a picnic table. That's exciting, isn't it? No, we'll do it as the game requests. We'll have a clothing store. So I guess maybe we turn this into like the beginnings of a high street over here then. Make something a little bit more sort of formal. How about we take our plaza square, make it a bit bigger, and maybe we take it to there. Let's do... Oh no, hold on, we're going to get a mess here if we're not careful. Let's go to here. No, I don't like that. So we get a mess if we're not careful. Okay, hold on. Let's just clear that out a second. We'll come back to our round brick. Make it a little shorter. Let's do that. And then replace with the square plaza. Just neaten that up. There we go. I don't mind the plaza going to the edge there. Although what would probably make more sense is... Where's my little delete bit gone? Oh, we can't delete a bit in the middle, I guess. Yes, I was thinking maybe we can... Oh, I actually quite like that. It makes like a little gate. I was actually thinking we could delete that bit and just turn it into a stone fence. I mean, alright, well, it probably won't take us too long to... It won't take us too long to rebuild this, will it? I just think it'll look really nice. Okay. Oof, okay, maybe it's going to take a bit longer than I thought, but that's okay. There's probably an easier way that I just don't know of. Okay, so now let's come back to here then, and carry on this way around for the wooden fence. Oops. Take us around the back of here. No idea what that one odd piece is doing there. Oh, starting to get a few frame dips here. I hope it's not struggling too much just because of that fence. That piece. Yeah. No idea what that bit is. It's just going to hang out. That's fine. Stone wall. This should be a stone wall. That makes a lot more sense to me. That's great. I'm so happy with that. Okay, I will do this and this though. Instead, use the wall changes to denote where they go. Oops. And instead, we'll now get rid of that one because they're just a bit too close to each other. And let's pop some sunflowers in there instead. There we go. Awesome. So that's the beginning of a plaza, and then we will have our... is it commerce? Apparel. Clothing. There's quite a lot going to be going on here. Oh my word, it's a big one. Yeah, we want it here. I like how it's looping around there, but I feel like we can do a better job of getting it right on the plaza. So what we need to do is basically that, I think. And then There we go. Now it'll snap to there. And then we put that brick circular, whoops, back. And it can go right up to the building there. Plaza, square. There. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That was a hell of a change just for one building, but I think I like it. Oh, I like how everything goes together as well. And yeah, it doesn't require materials, just an expense thing. Look at that. Clothing, that's great. So we currently have a demand of 48. There's no production, so let's get some people in there. We have quite a few people available. That's good. Not enough transporters. More transporters connected to the warehouse. So that's over here then. Okay. I mean, that keeps them happy. Let's have a look. They don't quite make up to there, so these folks aren't going to be happy about having one connection of this need. Gives 6% happiness. Additional connections will give less happiness. Next connection will give 6. That's interesting. So if they've got 2 closed stores, they're not happy? That's an interesting one. But yes, they're going to be less happy up there, but down here they'll be chuffed, I guess. So what I think I want to do then is take our brick path, circular, bring around here, and I'm going to do a big loop and just see how all this gets spread. Yeah, currently that will do. There's still more demand for this building, but you can't add more workers. You can place another building of this type to fulfill the remaining demand. Right, yeah, so we basically need another market is what this is telling us now. So I think we bring up, we bring another market into play over here. Which I think we might do in the next episode. I'll be honest with you, this was going to be a Geekers and Bytes because it's a demo, but I actually think there's quite a bit more to see here, and honestly, I'm loving it. So this will at least be a 2-parter. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if this is something you dig. I feel like if you like Geekers and stuff, this is right up our street, isn't it? How beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all to bits. Till the next one, be good.